Hey everybody, Madeline here to talk about today's astrology, and we have some interesting things to talk about because we have the conjunction of the North Node, which is an 18-year cycle, conjoining Saturn, which is a 29 to 30-year cycle, and then Venus comes in and joins that. God knows how rare that happens. So let's take a look. This is going to be a significant week, of course, with a lot of shifts. The big other transit that's happening is the Sun squaring Mars and Pluto. So Sun is squaring Pluto and squaring Mars, and Mars and Pluto are opposite each other. So that's bringing up that brings up Pluto represents the hidden, right? So when we have these transits hitting Pluto, and the moon was there earlier, truths come up, hidden things that have been hidden come up for revelation, come up to be seen, can be the subconscious. I know a lot of people who are going through plumbing problems right now. And then Pluto, if it's a plumbing problem, Pluto triggers the fear around the money involved around the plumbing problem. So it's got fears around things that have showed up, that are hidden, that are in our subconscious. So in other words, we have hidden fears that are showing up. And then Mars opposite that is overtaking it, is getting the energy and the oomph and the courage to sort of tackle this fear and not let it be a blockage to our abundance and our destiny. And the Sun squaring these things, well, I mean, that really adds a potent, shall we say, crisis type, because squares are usually adjustments, they are frustrations, they are, what do you call it, blocks, and sudden need to take action around things, and disruptive. So that is the backdrop of the week. But we have this huge conjunction of the Venus, the nodes, and Saturn coming together, trining Juno. Juno is relationship, committed, serious relationships, trining Mars. So we're seeing something happening in relationships and business and marriage, romance happening this week, because Venus is coming in, meeting Saturn exact on Thursday. But with all this lineup, we're seeing our destiny shift by way of relationships, by way of either past relationships that we have, people from the past, we have Juno in retrograde that are our true divine partners, or people that we meet from past, or we're meeting people right now from our past lives, significant relationships, partnerships, business clients, business associates. Now, also, these are relationships that are coming into contact and into connection this week, so that a North Node destiny can unfold, which is a calling, a purpose, what we were here for, our soul's journey. So there's this big alignment towards our new destiny today. Now, this week, with action, Mars squaring Pluto, overcoming these fear blockages to these powerful, fated, destined connections. So this is a pivotal week in relationships, and that relationships coming together then change our destiny. And now we also have a new moon in Taurus on the 27th, which is probably these relationships are coming together to initiate some sort of new soul contract and purpose with that new moon in Taurus, exalted new moon. And Venus being in exaltation during an exalted new moon. Are you kidding me? This is going to be a great week. Now, if anybody wants to see, I'm doing a live report with Amalia on her channel, Karmic Kindness, today at noon Pacific Standard Time. Do join in and ask questions, because we love that. So if you're free, join us today. We're going to talk in depth about this new moon. It's very abundant, like my backdrop. So this is just a little heads up for today. I'll go more in depth about the Pluto Mars. Did I mention plumbing? I did. But basically what's happening is, and plumbing is a metaphor for blockages that we're not seeing, that are emotional, that are undercurrent, that are hidden, are now coming up. And then you got to deal with it. And it's not usually pretty, but with this Mars being in Leo, it's got a lot of energy to overcome it and clear it out. So these are good transits that look tough, that they're transits that don't feel good at the time, but that actually really emancipate us and liberate us from baggages and subconscious junk basically. So we're clearing up in order to have these fresh new starts. This new moon in Taurus is such a fresh new start. And I can't wait to talk about it in our live today. Hope you join us. Namaste.